Hello all, how are you doing? I'm back with another candle. This is the last one I have to review for you that I have burned through over the snow days. This candle is from the Glitter Lid collection, or the Perfect Wish collection, that came out right about New Year's. So I'm a little late in reviewing it, but I'm trying to burn up some of my winter candles before I, fully go into the spring and summer candles, just so I don't have, so many left over for next year. So this candle is Be Daring, and this is the first one that I have actually burned out of this collection. I have all of them from this collection. So this is Be Daring. This is the Spiced Saffron and Redwood, and it has this gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. It is like this holographic kind of sparkly looking background, and it says Be Daring in this pretty kind of swirly, girly font. And of course, the piece de resistance. The lids are so amazing. I wish they would just make every lid like this. They are very heavy, they're very substantial, perfect for like a coaster or a DIY project. So here is the glitter lid that is so famed, and it's primarily gold glitter, but there's kind of some pink and green mixed in there. Gorgeous, absolutely love this. I'm surely gonna put this on a container that I repurpose. I am so in love with it. And it has a beautiful black wax. So I burned this one first because you guys have heard me say this before. I love black wax candles, or candles that have a darker colored wax. I just find them beautiful and intriguing and a little bit unique. So when I went to burn one from this collection, this was the first one that I reached for. So Be Daring, Spiced Saffron and Redwood. The packaging is just amazing. I've got to give these a 10 out of 10. I so completely love the packaging of this entire collection. I think they are beautiful. I love the lids. I love everything about them. This was like a perfect score as far as the marketing on this. So whoever works for Bath & Body Works that thought of the marketing on this package line or this collection, they're brilliant. So anyway, it says, I wish to be daring, dare to be inspired by Spiced Saffron and Redwood's blend of ruby red cranberries, rare saffron, and California redwood. I get absolutely no cranberries at all. This is a musk cologne candle. The saffron, okay, redwood, it has kind of a woodsy note in there, but you don't smell it and say, that smells like redwood. No, this is like kind of the same thing as black tie, these mahogany teak wood type scents that you see. I'm not sure if this is exactly black tie. I have black tie. I guess I could have got it out to smell them side by side. I'm not sure if they're exactly the same. They very well might be, but it's along the same line as all of the mahogany teak wood, black tie, all of those candles. It's the same type of thing. It's a musky cologne smelling candle. It smells exactly like a man's cologne. So if you hate those type of candles, you will hate this. I don't find them to be my absolute favorite. I enjoy them every once in a while just to break up the monotony of the types of scents that I usually burn. But they're not my favorite. They're not the ones that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have 10 or 20 of those. Not even close. So for me personally, the scent appeal was only like a 6, just because it's just not my thing. Now my sister is the complete opposite of me, and so is my mom. They love the musky patchouli type scents, so they, I'm sure, would absolutely adore this, but for me it's not just really my cup of tea. But I can definitely see why people would like it, because it, it's gonna make your house smell like cologne, right? So yeah, you get no cranberries at all, so don't be fooled by that in the slightest. The throw on this was not that great. When I first lit it, I could smell it pretty good, but then when the candle was like halfway through, I could burn it and really not smell much at all unless I was sitting very close to the candle. So it really wasn't that great. It wasn't the worst that I've ever burned, but I would only give it like a 6 out of 10. It started off strong, but then it just kind of fizzled out, and like the last half of the candle didn't smell much at all. So really just kind of 6 out of 10, not very impressive at all as far as the throw. Kind of the same thing with the performance. I did have to do the cotton ball trick with this like 2 times, maybe even 3 times. It just kept drowning one of the wicks over and over and over again. I know that I had to use cotton balls to soak up the wax twice, and like I said, it might have even been 3 times. So this really was not the best. It didn't tunnel or anything like that. It just kept extinguishing one of the wicks over and over and over again. And at one point, I think it even extinguished 2 of them. So I had to keep emptying the wax out of it. And so that, you know, causes you to use your candle up and throw it in the trash, essentially, because you're throwing so much wax away. So not the best performance. I would give it like a 6 out of 10 on that as well. So as beautiful as it looks, it really is not nearly as promising as the packaging is going to lead you to believe. So I wish that this performed and threw better than it did. That's my perfect wish. So anyway, those are my thoughts on Be Daring. I will definitely repurpose this lid on maybe a colored glass or something else. I think that would look very, very pretty. So yeah, this one was kind of a disappointment. I'm really hoping that the rest of this collection is better than this one. I'm really excited about the confetti cupcake one. I'm sure that one will be great. I've heard great things about it. But this one, you know, it really was not. It was kind of disappointing. Very forgettable. Definitely not something that you need. One was plenty. So those are my thoughts. I will see you in the next video. Bye.